Many years ago, I was asked to lead an ecumenical Remembrance Sunday service at a village war memorial. To save embarrassment, I won't say where the village was. To give some context, this particular memorial had names carved directly into the stone, and over the years the stone had weathered, making it hard to read the names. Each year, the plan for the Remembrance service included someone to bring along a list of the names to read them out for all to remember. For some strange reason, just before I'd set out from home to go lead the service, I got onto the internet and I found a website where someone had researched several such war memorials and had produced a list of the names that had been carved into this particular village war memorial. Not only that, I had written down the names on a piece of paper which I had put into my suit jacket pocket. Anyway, just before the start of the service, I found some of the ecumenical colleagues in anxious discussion. It seemed that the person with the list of names to be read had not been able to turn up. Well, you should have seen the relief on their faces when I pulled out the list of names from my jacket pocket. And again, a few years ago, the war memorial near the village where I live was decidedly worse for wear. It had been made of wood, and the names painted on it were fading away. So a group of villagers decided to do something about it, and they raised some funds, and it was lovingly refurbished. During the month of November, we are studying the book of Haggai. In the opening verses, we find a picture painted of people who, having faced hardship, have become self-centred, each looking to their own and putting off the community project. The time has not yet come to rebuild the Lord's house, they said. Understandably, perhaps, their focus had been on themselves and housing, clothing, and feeding their families, rather than on the community place of worship. Yet, as their hardship should have been fading, their effort wasn't bringing them comfort. You earn wages, only to put them in a purse with holes in it. And yet it was to these people that the prophet Haggai came. And after telling them plainly how it was with them, Haggai went on to say, "I am with you, declares the Lord." This year, there will not be communities gathering around war memorials. Yet as a nation, we can still choose to lament the loss of life through warfare. Some of the names listed on those memorials may be weathering from the stonework and fading from memories. Yet, as a community, we can still choose to remember. And in a few minutes at 11 o'clock, there will be opportunity for you, if you wish, to stand and share in an act of remembrance as a community on your own doorstep. For Christian people, the Lord's house is not the building. We have seen that over the past few months, when sadly we have not been able to gather in our buildings. But it is found in the community of people seeking and serving God. And with all the challenges on our lives right now, we could try and justify looking after our own. Yet as people of God, we are called to build our community. And it is not a closed community, but one that is open to all. In John's Gospel, Jesus said to his disciples, "Anyone who loves me will obey my teaching. My Father will love them, and we will come to them and make our home with them. And also, peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." So as we hear the words of both Haggai and of Jesus, let us come together and build the Lord's house, creating a community based on love for each other. Amen.